Welcome to What's in the Pot. I'm your host Sean Grande, and today we're making barbecue baked chicken. It's What's in the Pot. Thanks for tuning into What's in the Pot. So the chicken I'm using is some leg and thighs that I've scored along the sides because I want to make sure the seasoning soaks right into the bone. Now to start seasoning, we're going to add a little bit of salt. We're going to add some of this minced onion. Then we're going to add some of the Tony's Creole seasoning. Now the reason I didn't add a lot of salt is because the Tony's Creole seasoning does have a good bit of salt in it. Now if you don't have the Creole seasoning, you can go ahead and use any kind of Cajun seasoning. If you like a little bit of extra kick, you can add more cayenne than this. I just like a little kick in the back end. I'm also going to be seasoning with some hot pepper as well. So add some adobo and also some coarse ground black pepper. If you don't have the coarse stuff, you can just use the regular black pepper and a little bit of this Chief brand all-purpose seasoning. Now this can be salty, so don't use too much. Now I'm gonna add some fresh garlic or minced garlic. This is equivalent to about 2 cloves, and a little bit of my green seasoning mixture. You know you can't do a Trinidad style baked chicken or any kind of meat in a Trini way without putting some green seasoning. So I added that green seasoning mixture and some fresh shadow ban leaves. We just want to give it a nice flavor. We want to incorporate all the ingredients that we just added into the meat. Make sure it has all that flavor. I'm adding some fresh Scotch bonnet and habanero peppers, and also some of this habanero Trinidad scorpion lime pepper sauce. This stuff is absolutely delicious. Not too hot. It has a lot of flavor to it. The final thing I'm going to add is some of this Bertie's pimento seasoning. This stuff is the best, especially if you don't have fresh pimento. This stuff is absolutely amazing. So let's give it one last mix, and then we're going to refrigerate it in the fridge for a couple hours. While our chicken is marinating, we're going to start making our barbecue sauce. Now to start, I'm adding about maybe equivalent to about half a cup of ketchup and some bullseye barbecue sauce. Now I like this bullseye barbecue sauce. It has a nice smoky flavor. Use your favorite barbecue sauce if you don't have this on hand. And I'm going to add some of this mushroom soy sauce. It adds a nice salty flavor. And I like to add a citrus juice. Now I'm using orange juice. You can use pineapple juice. You can use any kind of citrus juice you like, or even apple juice. It adds a nice extra depth of flavor, as well as this smoked paprika. Smoked paprika gives it that smoky flavor similar to what you taste when you barbecue your chicken. Now I'm also adding some green seasoning because you can't make a Trinidad barbecue sauce without some shadow benny or without some green seasoning mixture added in there. Now what we're going to do is add a little bit of water, about half a cup of water, and then we're going to give it a good mix. Once we give it a good mix, you can see all the flavors. You can see that green seasoning in there. And what you want to do is put it on the stove on a very low to medium heat and let it simmer for about 10 minutes. We're going to prepare our chicken to bake. Now the first thing you want to do is set your oven to 375 degrees, and we're going to add our chicken to some foil. If you have a rack, you can go ahead and put it on that. Once you put the chicken in there, you make sure you see all that seasoning in that bowl. You want to make sure you put all that seasoning in there, because when it's going to bake, it's going to add extra flavor to the meat. Now also what we're going to do is we're going to cover it with foil, and we're going to put that in the oven for about 35 minutes. After 35 minutes, this is what our chicken looks like. We're going to remove the foil, and we're going to set the oven temperature to 400 degrees, and we're going to bake it for another 20 minutes. After 20 minutes, our chicken is pretty much done, but now we're going to start adding our sauce. You can see there all the ingredients. Everything is soaked in. It looks absolutely amazing. So we're going to flip it around, and what I'm going to do is going to give it a flip on the other side, and I'm going to go ahead and baste it. Once we're done basting, then we're going to flip it back, and then we're going to baste the other side. We're flipping it back because we want to make sure sauce is covered on both sides of the chicken. And when we start basting the top, you be very liberal with it. You can put as much sauce as you want. What we're going to do is we're going to be basting this with the top sauce, and then we're going to put it back in the broiler for maybe about 5 minutes. You just want to make sure you watch the chicken when you put it on the broiler, because you don't want it to burn. You can see the chicken there. It's absolutely delicious. It's about maybe 6 minutes on the broiler because I wanted a little bit more of that burnt caramelized flavor, just like you would get with barbecue chicken. But you can see all the pieces of chicken are cooked perfectly. It's not stuck to the bottom. It's still juicy. It's not dried out. You can see a little bit of that caramelization. It looks absolutely delicious. And there you have it, Trinidad style baked chicken. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and send this video to your friends and family members. I hope everyone is staying safe out there. Till next time, it's your boy Sean Grande for What's in the Pot. Peace.